I did what I could, and unfortunately, the first name I heard today was hers passing away. And I was hopeful that she was going to survive. I thought it was just a mistake, a bad dream, you know, I couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe what was happening, and I just kept wondering why.
He embodied the best of humanity during one of this city's most horrific moments. That was an interview with Rob Greco the day after a van sped down Yonge Street, killing 10 people. Rob stopped and held the hand of a young woman who lay dying, and now he is the one who needs help. Rob now has PTSD and has fallen through the cracks of this city. He has been fighting a system that has let him down. The city told people to call victim services after the attack. Rob did, and found getting help has taken months. What is it like to have PTSD, Rob?
It's life-altering. I struggle on a daily basis, just trying to find my new normal. The second I go to sleep, my brain kicks into overdrive, and I start thinking about what happened, what I witnessed, and I replay the scene, and just start thinking crazy things sometimes.
What do you mean, crazy things?
As embarrassed to say it, suicide was a thought on more than one occasion. Just to try and stop the feelings that I was feeling.
Rob keeps seeing Anne-Marie D'Amico's face. He saw the van hit her on Yonge Street almost 3 months ago and rushed to help, staying with her until paramedics took her to the hospital. He didn't want her to be alone. Since then, he has been trying to get counseling, but has hit several roadblocks. He found a therapist, but can't afford to pay the $220 per session. He's been told he will need therapy every week for at least 2 years.
I've tried several times, and it's always been, we'll call you back in 2 weeks. And if you don't hear from so-and-so, we'll call you back and call me back in 2 weeks, and I'll try to get a hold of them. And since me reaching out to these people, it's always been 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks, and I'm just wondering how a person like me who happened to be there has fallen through the cracks, and the city is not recognizing that there's people like me that need help.
Only today, after almost 3 months, Rob met with victim services, and only after his girlfriend put a scathing post on Facebook, calling on all levels of government for help.
I just couldn't be quiet anymore.
Victim Services told him he can access $2,000 for therapy, but he's already used that much. He may be able to apply for funding from the Criminal Injuries Compensation Board, but it too would cap funding. This is a tough question. Do you regret stopping to help Anne-Marie?
No. No.
You'd do it again?
I've never regretted it. I would do it again today for another stranger.
Late today, and only after City News made numerous phone calls to the city and victim services, Rob Greco received a phone call saying his therapy would be pro bono. What this story does, though, is highlight the painful struggle people often have to go through to try and fight to get help for themselves at a time when it was very difficult for them to fight. I received a statement from the mayor's office late this afternoon saying, "We will make sure the city will fix any gaps in services identified in the wake of this tragedy." Rob has kept in touch with Anne-Marie's family. He was a pallbearer at her funeral.